Hey friends, welcome aboard the adventure of a lifetime with Heartland Family Adventures on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. Today is day 2 of our adventure and we find ourselves docked in the vibrant port of Nassau, Bahamas. While many guests choose to get off the ship to explore Atlantis or other excursions in Nassau, we've chosen a different path today to stay and enjoy the incredible offerings aboard the ship. Now you may ask, why stay on board? Well, picture this: empty pools just waiting for you, sunbathing with plenty of space to stretch out, and no lines at your favorite restaurants and bars. It is the perfect opportunity to indulge in relaxation on the ship without the usual crowds. Today has been filled with unforgettable moments for us. We started our day with a hearty breakfast at Windjammer's buffet, fueling up for a day of adventure. Next, we challenged each other to a round of mini golf and cooled off with a refreshing swim in the Solarium adults-only pool area. For lunch, we tried out a Loco Fresh, enjoying some delicious tacos and nachos with ocean views. Later, we joined the festive Anchors Away parade in the promenade, where they had amazing energy that was infectious and the entertainment was top-notch. As our day turned into evening, we indulged in another delightful dinner at Coastal Kitchen, savoring some gourmet dishes in an elegant setting with amazing views, and afterwards we relaxed with drinks and some live music at the Dazzles Lounge. To cap off our perfect day, we were mesmerized by the evening entertainment at the Oceanaria Aqua Show, where they had acrobats, divers, and performers that completely dazzled us with their talents against a backdrop of the water and the lights. Don't forget to subscribe to Heartland Family Adventures and hit that bell icon for more updates on our incredible journey ahead. This is a really cool part to wake up in the morning and then watch as we come into the next port. We had a little thunderstorm this morning that kind of woke us up, and then that kind of passed. We didn't really get any rain, maybe a few sprinkles. Beautiful, beautiful morning. I know, look at that. These channels must run very deep. Little tiny one. You can see, of course, the Atlantis over here in the distance. Big tall buildings.
We come right up. Really close. There's that lighthouse. Little beach area leading off to Atlantis. Looks like I think we're gonna park right there next to the smaller Royal ship. Slowing down, just about parked. It's another one of the little extras they give you with the junior suite is this little espresso machine. So we're gonna try it. We have an espresso at home. It sounds very similar. Kinda makes this nice whipped topping. So see how it is. Windjammer is definitely busy for breakfast. But they do a really good job kind of helping people find tables, so it's nice, but it's definitely crowded.
So one thing about Royal Caribbean is they do room service twice daily, and so we went to breakfast this morning, and our attendant was outside, and he was like, "Have a good breakfast, have a great day." And we got back, we were gonna come back to our room to grab some things, and we see he's already kind of made up the room, and we've got this cute little towel animal over here, a little bear. So cute. and just our room looks so cozy and nice again.
Hi. Welcome to day 2 of our cruise on the Royal Caribbean Allure. So this is day 2. This morning, I woke up to the sound of thunder.
Yeah, just a little thunder. It wasn't a big deal. It didn't rock the boat or anything, but just a little bit of thunder.
Yep, it kind of woke me up, stirred me awake, and it was probably like 7:30 a.m. or so we weren't quite to port yet. And I peeked out, and then there was like a little thunderstorm kind of rolling through, just kind of light rolling thunder. That was kind of cool to see. But then as it got closer to 9 o'clock, which was our port time, we were slowly rolling into Nassau, Bahamas. So that was really pretty to see, kind of us coming in and into the port, and to see the views kind of Atlantis in the distance, and kind of and Nassau in the Bahamas. Really pretty views of the ocean, and as kind of coming in. I always enjoy that process, like waking up and then you're coming into port and just enjoying the views of where you're going.
Yeah, it's one of the best parts, having a balcony. Yeah.
So that was kind of our morning. And then first thing this morning, we got up and we went to Windjammer's for breakfast. That is the big buffet on the ship. It's in the back of the ship on deck, what is it, 16? 15? 15.
It's not good bad advice. Well, first of all, we realized we were one floor down, but no big deal. We went up and went to it. But yeah, Windjammers, I would recommend a different option because it's very, very busy. And we kind of knew that, but we wanted to go check it out ourselves. And it's not like it was, they do a great job. As soon as we got a plate, and there was so many crew members there, it's like, hey, do you have a table yet? And if you say no, they go look for one that hasn't, maybe people have left, to clear it off for you. Here you go. That's just awesome.
Yeah.
But it is it is busy.
We were there about 8:30, so I would say we weren't there for early birds, by any means. If you get up early, it may be lighter, quieter crowds. It was very, very busy when we got there.
But who wants to do that?
Yeah. So we wanted to sleep in. We kind of wanted to enjoy our morning and then go get a little bit later breakfast. I would say it was extremely packed. Like, so packed it was difficult to move around, like to navigate, to just get through. As you're trying to get through the buffet, I would say they didn't have. That part of it is not well organized as far as Windjammer's layout is concerned. When it's very congested with people, there's some bottlenecks that are there where it's very difficult. When you have people coming from different directions trying to get to both sides of the buffet, it literally just stops traffic from being able to flow through at all. And so there was a couple spots like that where it's like, I can't even go anywhere. I'm stuck. Yeah. And when you have plates of food or drinks and you're in that situation, it's not great. So I don't recommend Windjammers for that reason.
There are other options.
I would look for other options.
There are several. So one of the things, Johnny Rockets is kind of a hidden thing, is free for breakfast. It's a smaller venue, so you probably have to get there when, maybe a little earlier to get in, but it's a nice sit down kind of that's included. The Solarium, the smaller buffet, I think we probably going to try that another day because I think it'll be less crowded. You could always just go to Park Cafe and grab something. There's plenty of other options.
There's plenty of other options. And I think unless you just really want the big buffet, lots of options, Windjammers is going to be your spot. But I would say just expect crowds, expect lots of people, and bring your patience because it's not a very fun experience. But no reflection on the cast or the crew. They were doing an excellent job keeping the food. The food was decent too. They were keeping the food replenished.
There was never a spot where I went to like, they're out of this, waiting for them to refill.
No,
it was just they always had it full.
Yeah, no reflection on the crew whatsoever. They were doing a fantastic job keeping stuff, just replenishing, clearing tables, getting people in as quickly as they could. It was just a whole lot of people and tough to get through there. So I also would say I did not care for the coffee at Windjammers.
I've heard that too, that the coffee's not good, and it was not.
It was bad. It was really bad. So I don't recommend that coffee. Go get coffee elsewhere.
We're fortunate. One of the perks in the junior suite, they have this little espresso machine. And honestly, when I first thought, maybe we'll use it, maybe we don't. I came back like, let's try it, and it was pretty good coffee.
Yeah, I would recommend.
We're lucky we have that.
Yeah, but if you don't have that, go to Starbucks. Go somewhere else.
If not, I'd probably just spring for Starbucks. This would be my next option. But it's an extra cost, but I need my good coffee.
Yeah, the coffee was really bad. But I really enjoyed the food. The omelets were delicious. I recommend those.
Some of the it's gonna be hit or miss, like everything. Some of the stuff was like, some of the pastries were maybe a little stale, maybe just not great. Some of them were pretty good. So it's just hit or miss. It's not going to be your world's greatest buffet.
No.
But it's far from the worst.
Right.
You can go there and have a good meal.
Yeah, you can go. It just just kind of look and check things out, knowing that everything you get may not be to your liking. But it's a buffet, so it's going to be hit or miss sometimes. The bacon, I thought the bacon was decent. The omelets were pretty good. The fruit is very wonderfully fresh, like really good fruit. Watermelon, pineapple, all the different fruits. I got some yogurt. We got some avocado toast. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
So those were some things that were kind of highlights from our breakfast that we enjoyed. But of course, they have fresh apple juice, or not fresh, but they have apple juice and orange juice.
Yeah, that's not fresh. They have apple juice and orange juice included. There's plenty of included. And that was another thing I wasn't sure about. You can you'll have no problem getting, even not just water. They have tea, they have lemonade, they have some juices that are free. So there are options.
Yeah. So that was good. That was a good, at least a good morning and an experience for us to see like what Windjammers is like in the morning. So now we know. So now we're going to just kind of enjoy our day, kind of exploring the ship. We are not going to get off the ship today while we're at port in Nassau. We're just going to enjoy kind of some of the perks of being on the ship and exploring some more today. So we'll enjoy bringing you guys along with us.
Try this mini golf course. See if Sam can get a hole-in-one first time. She is a professional, you know. Right, you have to get it through the rock. It's the biggest challenge in this course, I think. Oh, you did it, but I'm not sure it helped. Show you what the Solarium looks like in a port day. We're in Nassau, but we decided to stay on the ship. See, there's quite a few loungers open. A lot more than there were yesterday on embarkation day. Definitely still people here. You can see the pool. You could find a space in there, but there's definitely people in the pool. If you want to come here and just kind of enjoy the view, in one of the comfy spaces. There's plenty of space for the adults only area. There's also the upstairs area I'll show you. They're kind of like this. This has a lot more shaded spots, and it's got a lot of really comfy seats. So here's the upper area. So here, these are in the sun. Nobody in these lounges right here. Then they have these really comfy seats back here in the shade. A little bit of a breeze flowing right now. In the bar area, of course, there's another bar. There's a bar upstairs and downstairs. But there's plenty of seats available here. Yeah, but pretty nice. Just really taking advantage of the fact it's an us trip, it's a couples trip, so enjoying the adult only area. Here's a little soft serve station. It's kind of hidden. It's next to the bar here. There's the kids pool over there. They've got ice cream on both sides, and they serve it for you. Something about Royal is you do have to check out towels. This is the towel station right over here by the kids area. So they just scan your pass and then give you however many towels you want, and you have to make sure to bring them back so they can scan again. So here's our spot in the Solarium. They open these windows, and it has a wonderful breeze. At least it does on our cruise, and we're just here in port. This is great. It's like a fan just blowing on you. And we have this view. There's Atlantis. You can watch the ships in the bay. Cool off. You can go dip in the pool right behind us. But this is pretty nice.
Hey friends, we're back. So in the late morning, early afternoon, since we kind of slept in and had a late breakfast, we decided to go over to the Solarium, just kind of hang out at the pool. And since we were docked in Nassau, had a really pretty view of Atlantis from the front of the ship. So we just found ourselves a cozy little spot in the front of the ship with some lounge chairs, enjoy some time in the pool. Do you want to talk about the drink specials of the day, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I was kind of debating, I think everyone debates on, is where to get a drink package if you like to drink. We opted not to, and I'm glad we did, because it doesn't make sense unless you really drink a lot. And one of the things you can also do to save money is they have a drink special of the day. So, and I know exactly what it is. It's $3 cheaper per drink, which really adds up. Yeah. And it's always something I've enjoyed. It was a nice tropical drink. It's called the Goomba Smash. If you've been on a Royal Caribbean cruise, I think everyone knows it's kind of a known drink. It's just a nice tropical drink anyway. Yeah. But it was good. We were perfectly happy just getting a few of those. So.
Yep, nice tropical rum drink. Delicious. It had, of course they put a pineapple and a cherry in there for you. Nice, nice refreshing tropical drink. We enjoyed that very much. Yeah. And I will just say, like, if you're on your cruise and you enjoy drinking, maybe the drink packages are good for you. I think Dave did the math. I think you'd need to break even, you probably need to drink between 7 to 9 drinks per day.
Yeah, it's so. Yeah, and it's good to know the drink package. So it's $14 per drink. So even if you get the drink package, each drink, that's the most it can cost. Yeah. If it costs more than that, they'll just add that. So it's a $15 drink, you're going to get charged $1. Yeah. But if you're thinking about breaking even, if you get $14 every drink, so that's if you get a mixed alcoholic drink, it's going to be 6 drinks, and which especially if you're drinking every day on the cruise, that's a lot. But that's also if you want to have a beer, beers cost less. They have these drink specials. We brought on a couple bottles of wine, which I highly recommend. So, that's not part of your drink package. There's a lot of ways to make it save money and not get the drink package. Yeah.
Yep. But if you're by all means, do the drink package if you'd like to drink that much. It just wasn't for us once we kind of realized how much we'd need to drink to do that. We're not wouldn't say we're big drinkers. We enjoy a drink here and there. Enjoy a tropical drink, enjoy a glass of wine, but that wasn't for us on this trip. But yeah, that's a little bit about that. Really enjoyed hanging out on the pool deck in the afternoon, enjoying some sun, enjoying the views of Nassau. It was really quiet on the ship, I'll say that. A lot of people got off the ship to go to excursions and go explore on the island. So we just it felt like a really, low crowd,
nice.
That feels like you have kind of the ship to yourself more, much lower crowds, much shorter lines.
You're able to get chairs where you want on the pool deck. There's still people there, but there's plenty of chairs open, whereas on a busy day at sea, all the popular spots are taken.
Yep. So that was our fun kind of I guess early afternoon at the pool. After that, we'll show you, we had lunch at Loco Fresh, and that's in the aft of the ship, and it's really, really good. It's on the same, it's on the pool deck, just in the very, very back, and it's kind of tucked back behind.
I'd say you can miss it if you're not looking for it. So.
It's tucked kind of back behind. If you know where the sport courts are, like the basketball courts and the mini golf, it's right next to that. So. But you could kind of miss it because it's kind of tucked out of sight a little bit. Delicious food there. So if you enjoy Mexican food, you can get nachos, tacos, quesadillas. Oh my goodness. And then they had a fresh taco, toppings bar, cheese, guacamole, sour cream, tomatoes, all the toppings. Oh, so fresh and delicious.
You can make your own nachos too, because they have the chips. The first thing you get is the chips. Then they have all the different meats and toppings. So you could either do a taco or you could do nachos, and then they have the quesadillas. Those are basically the options, but what more do you need?
Yeah, they had all the different meats to choose from: chicken, beef, shredded pork. Really, really good. And that queso cheese. Oh my goodness, so good. And I poured that over my nachos. Enjoyed a couple of tacos. We tried out the chicken quesadilla. That was really good. Oh, delicious spot. Yeah, highly recommend. I think we might be going back there again.
Yeah, I like the buffet for lunch. That was good for the first day. I think I think we did it right. I think the first day, if you get on the ship early, that's the time do lunch buffet. Every other day we might do a Loco Fresh. I mean, there's lots of options. It
That's
depends.
a nice thing about the ship we're finding. There's so many dining options to choose from. So we're trying to get our way around to try all the different ones.
Yeah. So these are the freestyle machines. See Sam filling our cup here. So as long as you set the cup down there, it'll sense it and you can fill the drink. You can use these to get waters, or use it to get ice regardless, but as long as you have these special cups, you can get.
I can have mine.
So here's the selections. We've been doing the AHA sparkling water, but they have all the popsicle ones, different flavors of Fanta, Minute Maid. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just the little areas. To start off, they have some tortilla chips, and they have some different cheese sauce you can get. All sorts of stuff. Got a Loco Fresh. So they have tortilla chips, and then they have the queso right next to it. They also have salsa and guacamole that you can dip it in. And they also have chili as well. They have quesadillas ready to go, and then they have make your own tacos. Looks delicious. We just have a little sitting area right behind it. Of course, you could go take it around anywhere on the pool deck, but this is nice right here, and there are plenty of tables. We're here on a port day, so there were plenty of tables when we came in, right at lunchtime.
Shiver me timbers! Let the wind catch your sails! Anchors away! Presenting the Admiral.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, boys, girls, and all the rest. Greetings, it is I, the Admiral. Hashtag wonderful. Google me, I'm trending worldwide. In San Francisco, I'm walking the edge of the upper decks. Those are the Vikings, the conquerors of the deep blue sea. Just kidding. A master one is never done. The crewner make the distractions that I have to wonder.
Oh, my hero!
We are rebels, we sail the seven seas. Fame and fortune we shall find on this odyssey. I'm a rebel, there's some kids now. Hey, the moon.
You're killing it, ladies. Everybody look at that actor.
I can see you from the bridge. What is going on down there on the Royal Promenade? I command you to stop all this fighting at once. You're on a cruise ship, the biggest in the world, I might add. You should all be celebrating.
Hello, and we're back again. So for the middle of our afternoon, kind of after our kind of leisurely morning and early afternoon at the pool and nice lunch, we went back to the promenade and to check out one of the kind of fun parades that they do. And it was called Anchors Away. And it was a really fun parade.
Yeah. So especially if you have kids, you're going to want to do this. It is on a port day, so it depends if you've gone into port obviously. But it was great and pretty low crowds. There are definitely people who knew about it that went there, but there was no problem finding a spot in the promenade to watch it. And it was just fun.
We kind of tucked into a little booth at Cafe Promenade. They had chairs there and little tables, and some of the some of the crew members came by and they were like, you might want to move your chairs up so that you can get a better view. Otherwise people will come and stand in front of you. People are they're so nice. So we're like, okay, we just kind of went, and Dave got some footage of that, so we'll share that with you. It was really cute. Of course, like, pirates versus the British.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was cute. Like, they were at war, and then at one point the captain comes on the speakers and he's like, hey, you guys are all part of the same crew. He's like, you have to get along.
they made it really fun.
It was cute. I think kids would definitely enjoy that parade.
They were really interacting with the kids. That was cool.
Yeah. But really good the performances, and it was a lot of the performers that perform in the other shows that they have on the ship too, and they called them out. They were like performers from the Aqua Show, performers from the Blade Show, performers from the Mamma Mia cast, and so it was cool. They were shouting all of them out too. They were performing in that parade. That was fun.
Let's look at the arcade ship. This does cost extra money. Something you have to pay for. So much like the Disney resorts, they do offer an arcade if you want a little something extra for entertainment for your kids especially. Here on deck 4 is kind of call it the entertainment place. So they have the non-smoking casino. This is just like a smaller version of that casino. One thing to know about that, if you do want to go to a casino, they are always closed when you're in port. You gotta see the hours there. They open up once you get back out in open water. But there is a little non-smoking section. It has the typical table games. Just a few of them. And then some slot machines. Across from the little casino is Blaze. So this is like a little nightclub. Look in the schedule, they do lots of stuff here, especially late at night. And then back here, Studio B. As you can see, they do movies in here. Right now they're doing a family movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's also art gallery. I'll show you that. It's kind of cool to walk through, see the artwork. And they have the comedy club. We have reservations here later on the cruise. Something that always fills up for reservations. It seems like something you want to make sure to grab a reservation for if you want to do. And back on the other side, there's Studio B on one side, there's Casino, and then there's the Amber Theater. That's the main theater where they'll have the big shows. We'll see Mamma Mia here. That's the Broadway show on Allure right now. And it goes a couple different decks.
this evening. That's Central Park down below. And the pool deck. The views of the water, so pretty. The views of this restaurant are just amazing.
You're on the very, very top deck.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty views.
We heard the horn and now we're on our way. I don't know if you can make it out of the video, but try to hold it still. Yeah, the land is, looks like the land is moving, but we're moving. Just very slowly leaving port.
The burrata.
This is always a favorite.
Always a favorite.
This one
Anytime there's a burrata, it's like I almost always get it. It's the burrata. Very fresh. That's delicious. Nice and light. You see. That's delicious. It's like a really, really soft cheese. It's really, really good. But I like all the accompaniments too to kind of go with it. It's really nice. Crispy, crostini and tomatoes.
Yep.
All right, Dave got the lobster mac.
Oh, yeah. You can really taste the lobster. Sometimes, it's just like not a lot of lobster.
It's got a lot of lobster
You can
flavor.
taste the lobster.
That's good.
You see all that. It's really, really creamy. Even if the pasta's not overdone. It's like well
Really
cooked.
cooked. Oh, we're saying
Very
farewell
good.
to Nassau over here. That's the tip. There's the lighthouse. You see the lighthouse in the distance? That's the edge of Nassau. So the first thing we saw this morning. Bye bye Bahamas. This looks amazing. Look at that, how pretty that is. Carpadelli pasta. So this is the carpadelli pasta with a veal ragu and some fresh shaved Parmesan. We've got this Parmesan crisp on here. It looks really pretty. I love fresh made pasta like this. This looks amazing.
Master of the spin.
Yeah, I'm trying. It seems very fresh. A little bit of this ragu. It's so good. Yeah, that's delicious. That ragu. Really good flavor. Like hearty and toasty and warm and a little bit of spice, a little bit of heat. Fresh pasta's really fresh. Yeah, that's delicious. And not too big of a portion size too, because pasta dishes sometimes can get really big. All right, Dave's breaking into his ribeye. That looks delicious.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
I asked for a medium. It's definitely medium.
All right.
Good.
And it's starting to rain out here. You can see the rain up against the window. Everybody cleared out of the pool. They had that, looks like that delicious compound butter on top too.
It's really good. That's a really good ribeye.
Dave's a happy guy right now.
Perfect. The tenderness, the seasoning, the compound butter.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. I'm really happy with this. And I'm not usually big on ribeyes. This is really good. I'm happy with this.
You're happy. You're a steak guy though,
Yeah.
so you appreciate that.
We'll try these potatoes. So it's a potato gratin.
Yes.
That's nice too.
And you have ratatouille is kind of your side dish.
Yeah,
It's kind of traditional style ratatouille.
I've only had ratatouille a few times. It's good. It's vegetables.
It's vegetables. You're doing a good job eating your vegetables. Look at all that light that came in here. They lifted up the blinds. And now we've got all this light coming in here. The crispy sugar shell on top is very good. They really got that nice crisp shell. The custard is not set up though.
Yeah, they didn't set the custard well.
Is soup. Soup. So sadness. But the flavor's good. But it's not traditional creme brulee. It's more like custard soup with sugar shell. All right, Dave got the most popular dessert item. This is the apple cobbler. Dave, I feel like you need to put that dollop of ice cream on top of it.
No.
You're making it difficult.
Good apple.
Yeah. It's like a lot of this that streusel topping on top. Yeah. You need to take that ice cream and put it on top of there. There you go. There you go. That's better. Did you get down to the apples? Yeah.
It's very good.
Go with the recommendations. They know what's good. Dave did good. Oh my goodness, it just was not what I was expecting. Whoa.
Death by chocolate.
Look at the layers. Amazing layers of, but like, watch this. Watch this. Like, I was thinking it was going to be firm, like a ganache. No, this is like, watch this. Just like cut through like butter. Oh man, if you're a chocolate fan, that's delicious.
Yep.
That's so good. And it's mousse and cake.
It's the nice thing about a cruise. If you don't like something, don't be afraid to just ask for something else.
Yep, just ask for something else. Bring it out to you, it's no problem.
Yep.
I'm so glad I got this because this is amazing. We've got little berries and my little cream and my little ice cream to go with it. It's really, really, really good.
Good.
Happy girl.
Hello again, we're back. So for our evening, we kind of came back to our room, kind of rested for a little bit, knowing that it was going to be a late night. So I took a nap. I know Dave kind of explored around the ship. Maybe went and I think you went and got a drink or something.
Maybe a couple of drink specials.
A couple drinks.
I'd say one thing to keep in mind on a day at port. Remember that the shops and the casino are closed.
Yeah.
Because you have to be out at sea for that. But I went back out to the pool deck. I got a couple drinks and I just walked around. I mean, and it was nice. Yeah.
Yep.
It was fun.
I rested. I got some beauty sleep. That was helpful for me so that I could kind of get through the late night. That was fun. So for our evening, we had reservations again at Coastal Kitchen. So we really enjoyed that. Wonderful, wonderful spot to enjoy a meal. We had that at 6:15, so that was nice. Oh my goodness, the servers there are so fantastic. Take really good care of you. We had a delicious meal. They changed it up a little bit every night. I kind of felt like our meal, it was the theme was kind of an Italian kind of a theme. I had the burrata cheese. You got, what was it? You got the lobster mac.
Yeah, lobster mac and cheese for my appetizer, and I got the ribeye steak. They've got a steak on the menu every day, and then they've got a steak that kind of changes. So the first day was filet, now ribeye, and yeah. So they've got the changing menu every day, which is really fun.
Yep, I changed things up a little bit. I went with the pasta. There was the pappardelle pasta. It was amazing. It was so fresh and delicious. I would say the only downside to our meal was the end of it, the dessert. I ordered the creme brulee. I can't resist. Anytime I go anywhere that has creme brulee on the menu, I've got to order it. And I'm like, well, let's see how they did it. They had a really good sugar shell, but the custard had failed to set up. I let our server know immediately, like when he came back to kind of check on us, and he was like, that's no problem. They swapped it out for another dessert. And so see, it's as simple as that. Like if you have something you don't like, it's not up to your expectations, just let them know. Just let them know so that it doesn't ruin your experience by any means. You're not, they will bring you as many things or as many replacements or whatever to make sure that you have the best experience possible.
Yeah.
So they ended up bringing me the chocolate dessert, and it was fantastic, amazing, like a chocolate lover's dream. So
that really was the only thing we had that we didn't like there. So
I would say, it's one of those things. Creme brulee is kind of a finicky dessert. It's tough to make sure that custard sets up.
And it's a cruise ship. I mean, they're cooking for a lot of people, even at the smaller venues. So some things aren't going to come out right.
Even though I was bummed, I would say it's not a complaint whatsoever. Like, they're doing a great job. Just order something else, if there's something you don't like. So I'll share with you guys kind of a recap of our late evening plans. So we kind of walked around the promenade. Once we had basically left Nassau and back out to sea, then the shops reopened, the casinos reopened. So then we kind of perused some of the shops. We did a little bit of shopping. Then we went to Dazzles, which is kind of a lounge. And we saw that they had live music. They had a live band in there. So we popped in there, enjoyed a couple of drinks, kind of sat in the lounge, listened to the music. Really, really talented band and really talented singer.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. It was kind of like, I don't know, kind of a smooth, kind of a oldies vibe to it.
Yeah.
But with a kind of a modern twist. Like it was really good. Kind of a jazz.
I think they described them as big band.
Big band style.
But they were playing modern, like.
But modern, well some, it was
80s.
a mix. It was a nice
Some
mix.
of it goes back to like the 80s, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like big band areas. I was trying to get
Right.
at. But my one recommendation there is you might want to sit farther back. They were very loud, but
They're blasting the
yeah. But she would,
The
especially.
speakers.
I mean, they were all talented.
Oh,
They
man, so
he was doing
talented.
guitar riffs that were so impressive, and the singer was very talented.
Yeah. And they
They
were
were good.
encouraging like the audience to sing along on some of the songs.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Good drinks there. Really, really beautiful lounge. Like if
Yeah.
even if you don't hop in there for music, come and check it out.
It's one of the
It's
better spots for
so
that. Yeah.
pretty. Like just like I was just wanted to take pictures because it was so pretty in there. They also do dancing. They were encouraging people to get up and dance. They have this really pretty lit floor, which is just set up as a dance floor. So if you want to get up and dance, then you are welcome and
the
encouraged to.
singer said it a couple times because at first no one was there. She's like, "Dance floor is open. Come dance." And a few people came out and danced. But, yeah.
So then after that, we went, our reserved show for the evening was the Aqua Show. That, oh my goodness. So
not to be missed. And it is,
Wow.
and it's well known that it's how good it is. So definitely get that reservation. If you happen to have not gotten a reservation, get there early. They release seats 15 minutes before the show starts. So if, I think there will probably be seats if you do that. Just be there and
Right.
go grab them
if
because
you
it
have
fills
a
up.
reservation, don't wait until the show is starting because likely they'll have already released the seats to
Yeah.
people who didn't have reservations.
Yeah,
so then you probably
your
won't get a
reservation
spot.
is basically void at that point. It
Yeah.
says that clearly on the app, but I know some people are going to miss it. So, and you don't want to miss that show.
You don't want to miss it. It was so fantastic.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, we got there 30 minutes ahead. We got really good seats. I hope you guys enjoyed the video footage. I don't even know if the video does it justice.
No.
It was so incredible. The divers were so talented. I mean, some of the flips and jumps and dives that they were doing, not to mention if you can see, depending on how well you can see, some of the stuff that was happening under the water. Like that just blew my mind. How they were preparing for some of the things coming up out of the water, the different lifts that were under the water, and they were constantly, people were like swimming under there while all of that was happening. They're like, oh my gosh, it just blew my mind.
They threw in humor. I mean, right
Yeah.
for the front. That was so well done because that guy kind of starts the show. He does a fun little thing where he's going around the audience chasing after this guy who's dressed up like a woman, pretending to like sneak in there, and he's like, "No, you can't sit there," and does that thing. But then as the show goes on, he kind of slowly becomes part of the performance. And you realize that he's actually he's a talented acrobat. He's doing these things on the trampolines, but then he goes up top and he's acting all scared, and because he's not a diver, but he goes up high and then he just like falls into the pool like straight down from way high.
Way high.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It was so well done. The whole time I was just mesmerized. There wasn't a lull at all. It was just like, it kept getting better and better and better, but it was just amazing. It's going to be tough to top that show. It might be the highlight of the whole cruise.
It's such a unique thing. I mean, it's the way the ship was built for that. They put that theater in the back of the ship for that show, and it's just so unique.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I loved
so
it.
highly recommend that. Get those reservations ahead of your cruise so that you make sure you don't miss that show. After that, we went back to the promenade again. and just hung out. There's live music all over the ship.
All
I'll say.
over.
The Schooner Bar often has live music. The pub on the promenade typically has the Bow and Stern.
Bow and Stern,
pub.
yeah.
They typically have live music. They had a guitarist that was out that was singing. We enjoyed that.
Boleros, the other bar, has somebody
Yeah.
playing. And if you look at the app, some of it will be scheduled. I'm not sure if Bow and Stern even says theirs. They always they have somebody in the
He's
evening.
there often, I
Yeah.
feel like, but more so in the evening. The Schooner Bar almost always has either a live piano player or something going on over there too. We're always like, when we're going through, we're listening, like, where's the music?
Yeah.
We also went over into the on air for late night karaoke, adult karaoke. It was happening in there last night.
Man. It was
so
jam packed. You can, if you're wanting to just pop by, you can always squeeze into the side and just stand and watch.
Yeah, even if you see there's no seats available, it's standing room only. You can usually, like, we were able to find a spot just to kind of tuck back in there and enjoy the show. And people are having fun. It's enjoyable if you like to listen to singing and sing along. And even, some people are, even though they can't sing, they're having a lot of fun in there. So I'm keep trying to talk Dave into going up there and doing a duet with me. He won't do it. I don't know why, guys.
Because I can't sing.
That's not holding other people back.
I didn't see anybody that was awful.
You're not awful, honey. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy these recaps of our our day by day on the ship. So we're heading into day 3, which is going to be an at-sea day. So stay tuned for more from our cruise. Hope you guys enjoy coming along with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.